Let us go for tonight. We'll be at it again. Although, would there be anybody? There's a think so. Well, either way, let's go. Let's not waste more time. And kind of figure to go into Apex. And I still have about 1.6 million XP to go for that. But at least I did get my level 15. Now ready to run. And got my absorb boots. And to start up the Ravage. This time no raid to stop me. Only the lag that may or may not come. Hey there, Mr. Dear Agent. Hope everything is going well. Jesus. But the Seeker don't zap me. Getting my barb tank at least ready for all kind of ravages. Starting from the myths and the legends. Casualty 1500 hit point. Although if I were to equip my Crown Blade, 1700 hit point at 15. But I kind of need my strength item to go on. For that I would need to see it. I've only started actually playing tonight. This afternoon I kind of finished my transfer from the 32-bit to the 64 bits across all the servers. Tunes on Train, Moonsea, Cormier, in my mains on Shadowdale. But yeah, I was mostly busy doing inventory onto the other servers. So whether there was lag or not, I was not really into any danger. Just slowly moving inventory here and there. Great, was the cheese there removed? Does not change much for heroic, but could be a little bit concerning on legendary items. But it's tonight that I'll fight the lag monster, if it does present itself. Although it is nearing, well, it is the evening at this point. Not exactly expecting a whole lot of line. Maybe an instance or two. But I don't take anything dramatic. But yeah, I don't know if you've done your favors on Shadowdale. If you do have any relic, I'd welcome you on the train. Although it's easy to make an iconic regardless. There was no side hull that was put there. Come here, monsters. Show your fangs to me. Are you coming down, you two? Such a slow fall. Ah, la 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 la.
They quickly disappear into the mushroom stalks, heading back to the surface. You've dealt with the
3 item chest, but at least I did get an augment. A shit augment. Don't think it counts. Ah. Oh dear. Some little spikes. And on the road I go. A little moan for the temple. Ah. Oof. Ah.
You've been teleported to a strange new location. Based on the emblems on the wall, not to mention the rancid stench, you conclude that this place has this as a seed of Moanda, seething with vile energy.
Hello, Mr. Pudding. Would you be some pudding on the floor?
Idea.
Who would drop it off? Who would splooge the floor with all the pudding? Ah. Ah. The grind shall continue, and this time hopefully also progress in a pick. Monstrous plant exterminator. Oh, to exterminate. Please. That like spike there. Man, that I would dislike playing something that is a glass cannon at this time period. Reason why I decided to work my tank Dampier lives before doing my main Dampier lives for the racial completionist. I would like to get closer to kill them. But at least there should be less of that over time. Hopefully. Yeah, wiser to just go straight to the end at this time.
Throbbing pod dominates the chamber. You've placed a seed of Malander, channeling its power into the strange pod.
Shambles. Misses and dodge. What a combination.
Miranda along with it. Yet there are other temples to the dead god. Who can say that at some point or another, a similar scheme might succeed.
The lag monster will only be defeated once the lag monster decides to show up as a raid boss.
Flows through the center of the ruins, dividing the eastern section of the old city from the western part.
For now I'll be chilling mostly alone till somebody passes and tells me they want to join.
The House of Song was a temple devoted to Ogma.
And if we are in the same level range,
It's said that at night, mournful music sometimes can be heard from within.
You enter the House of Song, only to find that Ogma's temple is in the same state of disrepair as the rest of the city. Now, to pass the tests Alira mentioned in her note, you only hope this icon of the humans hasn't already been crushed under a pile of rubble. You enter the temple's main hall. The staircase the House of Song was once known for is now crumbling from years of neglect. Beyond it lies a sealed door with colored crystals. This note looks much more recent than anything else in the ruined temple. Perhaps it was written by the bard you sent behind. Your melody echoes through the empty hall. The note is very
I already dislike that due to this lag some quests will just take longer than necessary. Just because. They might be in the corner. They might be standing around there.
definitely
But they'll be
in
somewhere
the right order.
watching like a nutty with their big globalist eyes. Frankly, I should have been already in a peak, but due to the R10s and raids that I've done in the last 2 days, well, it's last time.
Satisfaction from the House of Song itself.
Yeah, sure, I have to guess the first one.
The nearby crystal lights up. You'll
Ah.
when the notes fade, you think you can feel an aura of subtlety.
Sadly, we cannot tell SSG to download more RAMs. Because there's definitely a leak here and there. Lots of leak. Compared to what is done on the player side and server side.
Must have pleased Ogma. At least a little.
Quite questionable.
The door to the inner temple is now open. Beyond is a slender drow woman.
Open the way, lady. We are to be on a roll.
I might have guessed. To be honest, I never fully believed our plan would work. The other elves will never accept us until they truly understand us. Really here, in the Temple of Inspiration, I can write the story of my party and why we left the Underdark. Maybe when they hear it, the others will understand. The guardian of this temple is far too strong for me to challenge on my own. But you may yet succeed in your task.
Why is there an instrument over there?
Or your quest.
You feel strange sensation.
Although I should know better than questioning lag.
Given no idea. Joy of hearing a good song. A sphinx.
And now there's one all the way over there. The previous instruments.
Says the sphinx. Yet I
Ah, dear.
the mythal from those who would bring it harm. Come, prove yourself to me in battle.
Kinda wish there was not a confirmation whether we pick it up or not. Just automatically picked up like the rest of these little statues.
She nods towards the back of the room.
Morning glory crown.
Found the icon of the humans. As you turn to leave, the bard waves to you, smiling sadly.
The icon! Oh, it's good to actually set my eyes.
Hmm.
I got so close. Go. Return to the elves. Find the mythal. You're capable adventurers. I'll remain here.
Ah, dear.
If any of my party survived, tell them what I mean to do. Perhaps once I am finished, we'll be truly accepted by our soldering kin. I think I was meant to be here. The power I feel in this place reminds me of one I have not felt since I left the presence of.
Can you find the game with the lag?
Wizard's expedition has hidden his phylactery.
We're playing lag with just a bit of a game.
Now you just need to find the
Or sometimes the game without the lag. It is pretty inconsistent.
A large stone pipe dominates this vertical shaft, drawing
Ah, dear.
gigantic water wheel rises to the surface. The water wheel collapses back into the water with a massive splash.
What should I guess? You're level 18. You're too high level.
The lever is pulled.
But what are you doing?
Mechanism slowly.
Do you reincarnate right after? I should be at least be able to start off 20 to 30 tomorrow. Well, tonight, at least for 3 hours. If my speed is not too slowed down by lag. And no, please do not wish for more lag for me. Although I'm only starting 15. And I don't know if you have a low-lifer that could play with me at this level range. Till I catch up your main. The pain of leveling a tank. Although I suppose on the good news, if you fail to do R6 epic leveling, I guess we could. Once I get there.
The sound of metal dragging on stone reverberates throughout the wall as the
You're not feeling too rusty?
The spirit naga uncoils itself from the throne above and begins slithering towards you. The creature hisses angrily.
Or we could just go R1 for speed. I don't mind either way.
With a final sibilant cry, the spirit naga falls.
Wow, really a 2-item chest.
Find the phylactery, nestled inside a delicate padded coffer.
Oh, my luck will be in the gutter.
Put a stop to the Red Wizard's incursion. It's time to return to the elves' encampment to report your success. The dwarves built the House of Gems as a place where the city's gem cutters
Worse is that with the... Well, with the guild level that took a hit, is that I'm not too sure if I want to use my... Well... my sagas for XP, but to get guild renown instead.
Castle Cormanthor overlooks the ruins, strangely untouched by the passage of time. Its pristine
So I might save them all, including the like one, and take them all at once.
the city's defeat. You pause for a moment, fascinated by what
199 is not a round number.
Castle Cormanthor completely pristine, just as it was before the city.
He needs more
Taking
roundness.
time for reflection. The Lich leading the Red Wizard expedition is somewhere in the depths of this castle. You must stop the Thaans before they can gain control of the Mythic. 3 empty thrones set into an alcove overlook this massive hall. This hall feels hollow and empty, despite all the trappings. Several angry devils step through the portal as you approach.
A freaking stone guard blew up shy. Ah. No, it's a mark of chaos.
Rar.
Rar.
Devil starts to fade the moment it falls, showing that it was
Don't know what you're worrying about, Heart. You've surpassed me in levels.
wizards from accessing the power of the mythic, while you find and defeat the lich.
You've outsped me. Ah. Yeah, things that I did not replay since yesterday, end of my stream. All I did was, well, finishing transferring my tunes that were not transferred out of the 32-bit servers. And did the inventory. At least now the inventory is done in Train, Moonsea, and Cormyr. Yeah. No, I kinda doubt that I'll be fast enough to catch all the way there.
3 empty sockets are built into the back of the 3 thrones. The third crest is placed. The wall behind the throne slides aside, revealing a staircase down.
Na, 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 na. Have you defeated your shared bank monster?
Stars reflect in the ancient stone.
Oh dear.
The floors are worn smooth by centuries of use.
Ah. New. Okay, something there.
Caskets fill the many niches set into the walls of this chamber.
Hmm. Ah, great. Another cup. Ah, dear. Where am I going? I was at the door for several seconds, and I'm going back. And I can't even rage back. And I see this DOT increasing. 3 stack of each. I saw a couple of hurricanes. Oh yeah. What am I supposed to do there? I'm just dying. I'm so dead. Can swing for 2 minutes at this red wizard and can't do shit. You serious? Even the death timer does not want to go away. Wow, the flash to say that I'm dead is also very, very late. Invalid target, necromancer. "100 millisecond latency. And now my stone appears. Yeah, sure, game. Count as if I never swing my axe at them. Be like that. Jesus. Well, might as well. Might as well do that. One instance of me dying to lag. And I still can't move. Ah. Hey there. I should have popped at least the iron link to raise me for when the lag goes away. I was hesitant if today I was using a 20% pot. I have 20 of them. I mean, I got killed because none of my attacks were connecting for a solid minute, and the wizard killed me because the game did not register any of my hits. It's at full health. Insult to injury. Nothing connecting for a minute. Like why? And I still can't move to this point. Way to go, game.
Bells suggest that the boundary between this realm and the Feywild is thin in this location. This might be a good place to rest.
Ah. I'll have to run an emergency cleric in case. But the fact that I was raging and raging and nothing got through is highly disgusting. I would like to go fast! But cannot do so if the game kills me. Frankly, if there was such a big disconnect, I would prefer if the game would make the player invincible, while it's impossible for them to move. Because it's such an immense recurrence. At least during the period where there is a hiccup. You do not have this crest. Fucking game.
A withered form murmurs incantations over a magic circle etched into the floor. Leading the Red Wizard's expedition to the ruins. You're back. Earlier I gave you an opportunity to save your own meager life.
Well, at least one death. One death due to lag.
What do you think you could do to stand against that? Nothing but you think matters. You'll be dead in a moment. With a wave of the Lich's shriveled hand, fill the chamber. Undead appear. Your last blow slams the gaunt form of the Lich across the floor. My phylactery! No!
God damn it.
The phylactery smokes and cracks as you lay it on the altar to the Seldarin. A short-lived scream fills your mind just before the phylactery crumbles.
But yeah, for now I think I'll add a counter of how many time I died to lag and how many time I survived the lag.
Physical form gains destroyed the Red Wizard's plan, opening the way for the elves to
Might as well make it a game.
and its agents are everywhere. You wonder when you'll encounter the Red Wizards again. My soul is bound to my phylactery. In time, my body will reform. Without my phylactery,
Something outside my force.
the voice stops suddenly as the Zulkir realizes what's going on.
Long ago, Cormanthir's greatest wizards gathered here to share new spells and discuss their latest research.
It does frustrate me that I'm trying to level a tank, so I'm not even in top DPS mode right now. I'm only at OK DPS, just because I have the greater than 200 feet, but none of the crit damage boost. And I kind of would prefer to do raids with my fun tank rather than my serviceable tank. I don't know.
Of course, this brings risks of its own. We continue to draw on supplies there are getting low. We are almost out of spell components, and we've long since used all the wands. Of course, those aren't the only things available in the safe hold. I'm not ready to call upon our last defense just yet.
There.
Entire districts are now under their control. They were just too many. Our defenses could not hold them back. The enemy is so thick on the ground we cannot even reach the castle. So, we will make our stand here.
You hear a muffled sound off in the distance. As if a door running open. Leads to the safe hold, where the wizards kept a quick examination shows that this drow elf
Losing experience to dumbness of the servers.
this must be the leader of the expedition. It seems he never found the icon of the elf.
And the fact that they did not do a reset on the server last Thursday, but just an update, does not really help. The temporary memory needs to get cleared.
This was a powerful summon. They could not control.
Ah.
The statuette is the icon of the elves. It's the object you were sent here to find. One of the 3 items to control of the myth.
Oh dear.
Once Tyrantus Hall was a place of merriment. Now it stands ruined and seemingly empty. Yet you hear faint sounds from up ahead. Is it just the building settling? Or something else?
Open.
someone calling out from behind a doorway blocked by a magical barrier. It doesn't sound like one of the undead.
Ah, my dear.
It's the drow elf you're searching for. You found the drow you're seeking, but it seems that he's trapped behind that barrier. And to remove it, you'll need a pair of door crests. Re-entering the Great Hall, you're surprised by the sight of a towering skeletal figure. A familiar shape cuts out from between its ribs. A crest. The skeleton shatters and falls.
Yeah, I don't think that I'll be touching Litany at all. Not for this leveling. Another cup. Will I be surviving this one? I'm still going backward. And even still... Well, at least I'm not seeing any monster in my face. Although I did see a carnage in the main room. Which ain't reassuring. And then I'm getting a double reaper on this corner. Of course, the lag was so long that my rage ran out, and I'm starting to be more frail. Okay, can I have something as a victory? At least one against this part of the lag. Well, this lag spike in particular. But the fact that I already more than 6 minutes of my death for clicky ran out for a 7-minute quest is really sad. Each quest will take double the usual time at this pace. Gra. And I'm not even in the longest quest yet.
Quieting as the barrier above deactivates. The lever is pulled. You notice a distant quieting as the barrier above deactivates.
Need to be only at level 16 that I'll go by my wings and highs.
You notice a distant
Ah.
barrier above deactivates. A faint sense of unease fills you. It's as though you're being watched. This crest likely fits the socket of a door mechanism.
Ghoul Hunter deed. And that won't be an easy trip. I got it too crest.
With both crests in place, the magic barrier fades away. Yet you're distracted by the sound of clacking bones. A new foe has arrived.
Of course, a double plague reaper. Nothing too unnecessary.
You found the icon of the dwarves, bringing you closer to unlocking the mystery of the key to the mythal.
Oh dear.
Elf encampment to report your progress.
Ah.
This massive structure was once a banquet hall, home to countless nights of revelry. That was long ago. This was a fabled school of wizardry. Apprentices flocked here to learn the arcane arts, back when the
The Red Wizards have established a base here in the crumbling ruins of a school for the arcane arts. Time to find out why the Thanes have come to Mythic. Carrion Fall has burst out of the rubble.
Why are you on that lamppost? You're not a cat, you're a PDK.
Died in Mistrana. A grim plan indeed.
And there's no buff chest slider to make a tabaxi as large as a PDK or a Nork. And why don't we have that in the game?
You venture down into the school's dim, dead cells.
Oh, why don't we? As long as I can kill, I can get health back. If I cannot kill because of lag, it's where I'll be dying. Door is out of range.
This is the
My booty! It's out of range.
so-called key to the mythic. The Red Wizards must have brought it here to study its function. It would seem that the Red Wizards have moved into the classroom.
My whole booty cannot be out of range. Ah. Hmm. Yes. Yes. It will definitely be a fight on the way through.
The Red Wizard Lich assigned to tap into the Mythal has his own secret plan. Divert part of the Mythal's power into his own phylactery. His phylactery is apparently hidden away someplace called the Honor Glim.
Open up.
Track
Gotta
down
check
that
your
location.
taxes.
Ongluth, was it? He was one of the creators of the Mythil. It will not be simple, but you are a necromancer after all.
With that, the Red Wizard speaks. The time for eavesdropping is over. You've been evicted.
Yeah. Alright, this quest went okay. At the very least. Diamond of Haggle 13. Yeah, sure. At least it's something. It counts as something. Hmm.
This was a fabled school of wizardry. Apprentices flocked here to learn the arcane arts, back when the Empire was at its height. And here those apprentices died, during the titanic battle in which myth...
Na, 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 na. Ah. Oh dear. Crawl back where you crawled from, worms. Right now I wouldn't, definitely would be even more frustrated if I were to level a tune that does not even have a gibber to speak of. At least as an emergency plan in case of death.
Somewhere inside this dank mausoleum lies the grave of one of the wizards who created the key to the Mythal. It's time for a chat.
Hmm.
Find him.
I'm up. Wasn't napping at all. Don't worry, we'll get them all into the ground, sure enough. Hold on, what's this? No, I was...
And let northeast.
Second on
Not southwest. Southeast.
Wizard's around here somewhere. No doubt you'll find him. It's not likely he's run off. Little graveyard humor there. Get that for free.
Like where they do like a magic missile, but they use the magic missile protection.
This door show the location, name, career, and destiny to works for wizards. Something feels wrong. It seems that you've placed something incorrect. The dead are none too pleased.
Ah, dear.
You catch a glimpse of the word missile on this sarcophagus. This must be the correct wizard. You found the body of the wizard who helped make the key to the missile. Now, to learn its
Alright, Mr. Bear.
it tells you about a
Open the door.
thing you need.
Open it wide.
Vague about its location. You're about to give up in frustration when you spot something unusual indeed. It's the bear you saw earlier in Ildranath's tower. What is it doing here? Just as you are about to speak, the bear walks off down the corridor. It looks back at you over your shoulder, as if inviting you to You see a figure in red, hard at work searching through the room. It turns in surprise. The red wizard falls, leaving the dead he commanded finally. The bear has led you to a hidden passageway. Squeezing through, you notice a glint in the wall in front of you, and notice that someone has gotten here before you.
But the mouths.
The red wizard falls at last. The bear squeezes into the hidden passage and walks towards where you saw the glint earlier. Examining the wall more carefully, you find one of the bricks is loose. You tug on it, revealing the pouch the wizard
Nothing.
inside are 3 items.
Ah.
A scroll, a ring,
Reinforced
and
fist
a note. The note
goggles.
seems to assume that the temple to Legolas Enareth must be where you need to go next.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Now the time long passed. I guess I prefer to have my legs spiked while I am in a wilderness than when within a quest in the middle of combat.
Strange note you found in
If one has to choose their poison.
to the temple of Labalus Enereth, resting place of Mithranna's elusive god of time. Here, you should be able to uncover the secret of the key to the You see a plaque against the wall. Reading it will be the first step of your journey. You pick up the box of artifacts, certain that you will need them later in your journey. The plaque states that to receive the blessing of the Time God, you must stand before the altar and pray for assistance. You feel a rush of power as you pray at the altar. A fissure forms in the air before you, through which you catch a
At least when the game wants, things can roll.
untouched by ruin. Stepping through the time rift,
When it
you find yourself in a
wants.
pristine version of the temple centuries ago, before the city fell. Now that you are in the past, you should be able to learn more from the mages themselves. Your destination is the Mythal Consortium, located across the street. This is the city in its original state, grand and serene, without danger or decay. Your destination is straight ahead, the Mythal Consortium. You enter the Mythal Consortium. People gather in circles, talking in the lavishly decorated foyer. Some happy and welcome. To help with your search. However, just as you finish talking, a rift appears. After stepping through the rift, you find yourself back in the present. The Consortium has fallen into a state of decay. Crumbling walls and echoing halls surround you. You see the remains of what must have been stairs up to the upper level of the Consortium. You'll need to find another way upstairs. You hear a grinding of stones in the distance. The high mages who lead the Mythal Consortium are involved in some sort of... That must be the reason why you're told you should seek the man in their tower. A secret passage has opened up in this chamber.
To Sharn instance. Yeah, at least I'm not arriving to Sharn anytime soon.
Resting inside. The creature falls to the ground.
Still have too much work to get there. Still have 2 quests to finish in mid. Will I arrive? I want to reach Epic tonight. Hmm.
You pick up a silver key.
Hmm.
A portal has opened, allowing a horde of demons to enter. The last demon withers away. You enter an empty underground chamber. The sound of your breaths echoes across the high walls. You pull the lever, setting the blue crystal alight. What a night will it be? This locked door is marked by a dim blue crystal. This door needs to be unlocked with a
First
silver
half of
key.
the quest
You
done.
unlock the door. In your present, there was nothing in this room but a jumble of bricks. But here, in the past, you find
Now to the second part.
into the upper floor.
Hmm. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get there. Nice.
A mass of tiles sprawls over the floor in this room. The last room lights up, and you hear a click. It must be the lever on the back wall unlocking. You pull the lever, and the yellow crystal lights up. This door requires a gold key. 2 guards stand in front of this door. There are 3 other locked doors in this hallway. One is marked with a yellow crystal, another is marked by a green one.
Adventuring on a Friday. On a busy day. There ain't gonna be a hand to that.
You find some shield guardians guarding a lever against the wall. They lunge forward as you approach. You pull the lever marked with a green crystal, unlocking another door in the hallway.
That will be a long adventure. Naga.
You pick up a gold key from the cabinet.
Okay, Conquest 95. Na.
You unlock the door with a gold key. Returning to the past, you find yourself in a well-decorated bedchamber. You spot a small, shining object in the shadows.
The fact that these guys are not even questioning that someone is just vanishing out of nowhere and coming back is questionable about how much they even care about their duty.
This door is marked
They need to
inside
get
the
fired.
to the courtyard. It's locked tight, but an iron key should open. You hear a soft click as the key fits into the lock. The way to the courtyard has been opened.
Oh dear.
You emerge into the fresh air of a manicured courtyard. There are two buildings on either side. But what stands out to you is the tower directly ahead. The guard tells you that this tower is off limits to all but those who have been invited. Flashing the High Mage's ring is enough proof to show that you're welcome inside. Inside the tower, you enter a sparsely decorated stairwell.
Go.
Before a ritual circle. Two turn to confront you, but the third holds up her hand.
Have peace, Lord Edgluth. Lady
Okay, Zeba's reached 20.
Tell me, why have you come here?
Lady Echo narrows her eyes. I'll accept your presence here, but should you get in our way, I will not hesitate to force you out of here myself. Lord Ongluth nods his head, fidgeting. The only way
We
you can
are
have that ring,
Saturday.
I gave it to you myself. There is no
Still.
explanation. Very well. I shall believe your theory. That the key to the mythal was not an object, but a man. Sir Ildranath has been transformed into a bear and kept in stasis for all these years. All to protect his great power. The power to control the mythal. The Stringy turns her attention to the other mages.
Fellow casters, we have heard their tale. What do you say? Should we let them stay?
The other mages nod. She turns to you.
We have urgent work to do. We must create the key and seal his power. Speak to me about what is to come. To think that an An adventurer from a ruined future will find their way to our century. What you see is the fate of our hidden homes in the Alps. We owe such a new life.
The mages begin chanting in ancient Elvish. The Shrinky shouts,
Under the legacy of the man, the key to the mythal. Let us weave his soul into the mythal's core.
Ah, dear.
Sir Ildranath can now control the mythal, sacrificing his freedom to keep the power safe. for the years.
44k, 15
He will restore
minutes.
stasis in Ildranath's
Alright, that's
temple
possible.
when the city
Two-dimensional
You have returned to the
force
present.
scroll and that radiant force field scroll.
She is waiting.
Nice, nice, at least.
Here we are once again. Despite the centuries I've spent
That's
in
solid.
this, get a promise. We don't have a lot of time. We must complete the reversal ritual now before the red wizards swallow the city whole.
The door swings open, and in walks Ildranath in bear form. He must have followed you through the ruins of the Mythal Consortium.
Ah. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Will I load in? Please. Hmm.
The floor trembles as she shouts in ancient Elvish.
Let Mythanthor guide us once again. Key to the mythal return to us once more.
You and the Srinshi complete the reversal ritual, and Sir Ildranath returns to his human form. Now that Sir Ildranath has returned to his original
No,
form,
Zeb, I'm still far from it. I'm still far from a peak.
a large and quite unusual dragon dozes in the center of the ruined courtyard. It moves to defend its resting place the instant it senses your presence. The dragon lets out an ear-splitting roar as it meets its demise. You see that a time rift is opened behind it. A dimension door has appeared within the courtyard. You return to the temple. Having completed your mission, you can go back to the present and onward to your goal of defeating the Red Wizards. You step into the rift and return to the ruined present. Yet, a feeling of peace still radiates.
Hmm.
After your adventure in the past, you have finally obtained the knowledge you sought. You have found the key to the mythal and gained his cooperation in the struggle to come. Time to prepare for your final confrontation with Droic Orgel and his army of red wizards.
You enter a dark chamber, beyond wisps of light trailing in from a few flanking.
Who cannot use Mysterious Remnant at this time?
For the entrance to Ildranath's tomb, where the key to the mythal is said.
What can I even use at this time?
Your breath plumes around you in the cold, musty air. Further down the hill, you spot a group of farmers. They slowly awaken at your presence.
And now we're 37 already.
Spells in the room before
Usually it takes me 1 hour 40 to do the entire myth.
you open the door into a room where more orbs float above pedestals, emitting beams of electricity.
And I am getting behind soon. soonish.
Shivering mist. You spy a door on the side of this chamber. As you pull this lever, the red crystal above it starts to glow.
Hey there, Jared. uh. uh. Of course, there has to be a like spike as I open this door, and not before.
You find a hidden lever alongside these shrines,
Oh.
unlocking a passage filled with murky water.
Very happy. A nice parfait.
Perches on a ledge
Hmm.
you spy a large green
How much cream must come out of the dispenser?
The gargoyles rouse from their slumber and lunge towards you.
Hmm. Why are you even resting up there? Get down. I need to leave this room. Are you kidding me? For fudge's sake! Come down! I cannot kill you if you stay up there. Jesus.
The gargoyle screeches in pain as it crumbles at your feet. You pull the lever, setting the green crystal alight.
Ah. Pain.
A signal crystal
Ah.
above this door. You found it on the ancient door. It will return you to the entrance of the tomb once you have finished exploring this wing.
I could have used some ice cream before the stream, but I'm all out of ice cream because I had to move all the money of this month that was supposed to go for heating to at least buy the replacement part for my PC. While they were still on sale. It's not before the start of the next month that I'll have something again. So all I can do is heat soup. Ah. Chicken noodle soup. Not the kind of soup that you really want to eat during summertime. Usually you don't want to eat soup at all during summer. Hot meals does not mix well with the temperatures. An entire vanillux would be heaten on this spot. All the way to Sunday. If things can be helped out. But it's all that I have to feed myself further. Beyond the usual rice.
Now that you've lit both crystals, the large door at the entrance to the tomb should be unlocked.
So that I have to do till the end of the month. Yeah, very slim. Basically, I'm passing through my leftovers of last month grocery.
In this room, you find a dimension door. Should return you to the end of the leave this area. You return to the front hall. The giant door has been opened, revealing a stairwell leading deeper into the tomb. You emerge into a dark hallway. Shield guardians stand at attention. The decrepit walls in this chamber blend
And the stupid luxury.
A large plaque leans against the back.
I hope you don't have to pay to get your high heart of ladies in a very, very
Icon of the dwarves.
small ways. That you can then plaster to the walls. At your leisure.
You open the door, revealing a room full of dead. A pedestal stands before the entrance to a cave. A group of etiquette lunges at you. You place the icon of the humans on the pedestal. You notice its eyes flash before returning to normal stone.
Ah, the heavy stuff. Heavy use body slam. Muchachos.
The pedestal stands against the wall. A large creature snores peacefully in the center of the room. You place the icon of the dwarves on the pedestal. You notice a subtle light emanating from the stone.
And have you heard from the nerf that happened to Atlas? But what favor have you given yourself?
A pedestal stands on a platform here. You spy a locked door in the back of the room. You set the icon of the elves atop the pedestal. Its eyes flash white for a moment, before dimming. Now that you have placed all the icons, you must find your path forward.
Oh no.
Deeper into the tomb. You emerge into a calm clearing. Forest animals have taken up residence.
That's not a good way to do relationship.
Lush corners. You see two passages, one to your left, the other straight ahead. This room is past the tomb, where the key to the mythal is rumored to be hidden. Before it is a strange magic device. It must have been waiting here centuries. You sense
That is not good at all.
ebbing from the artifact. Could this be the key to the mythal? A wild bear runs out of the room, startled by your intrusion. How strange. What happens when you touch the artifact? The room shakes. The statues against the walls rumble and move. Stone scrapes against stone as the statues take their first steps. Their unseeing faces turn toward you, ready to strike. The statues break apart. Once again, just
Aww.
stone. Suddenly, a group of uniformed strangers
She did the
appears before you.
dirty.
The one in the middle of the formation steps forward.
Just as I anticipated. I knew that following you into this tomb would lead us straight to the key to the
The figure smiles widely, rotting teeth protruding from his desiccated mouth.
You reckless mortals fell straight into their trap. It is fortunate that you were able to overcome the statue's power. You saved us the trouble of defeating them ourselves.
The stranger laughs. It is a strangled, dusty sound, as if his voice has been worn down over centuries of use.
I am Droic Urgu, Zulkir of
Some things are just not meant to be.
Soon our forces will completely occupy this city. Once I harness the Nethil's power, I will be
As the world would live it too.
He chokes on his own laugh.
I have no use for dolts such as yourselves, so be gone from here.
Hmm.
Your demise should be plain.
suddenly transported away from the chamber. Find yourself
But you
back
can
in
rest
the
easy
announced
over
camp
here.
on the surface. You think about what the Zulkir said. It's
Brrr.
a matter of time before the Red Wizard's forces overtake Mithran, bringing even more chaos and destruction to this land. For now, you must return to the Elves' camp. You must find a way to thwart Bay's assault. This
Rest
will
your
not be
head
yet again.
on something comfortable. Now that you're home. And forget about their selfish act. uh, hmm. Hi there, Clarice. What's up?
Come to these woods.
Are you surviving the lag?
Creatures have been capturing elves traveling to the ruins of Mithran. Now see if you can
Rar. Has the lag been kind so far? Rar. Yeah, apparently there was a slider nerf on that game. And now people are revolting. Well, at least those that plays it a lot.
The freed elf tells you his story. It seems that the Ettercaps take their captives to a great cave, somewhere deeper in the forest.
Hmm. Oh. So there won't be any. Well, the big surprise are still big.
Seen the marks on the ground. Something big was here recently. Something larger than an Ettercap. Much, much larger.
All right. Are you okay there, Khalees? So far, have you been winning against the lag? Yeah, Cormier is, well, compared to the other server, seems to be the new Wayfinder. Not as much people. I finished transferring tune today. I have no more tune left on the 32 bits.
Kidnap the elf, but also much more powerful. A large, hungry fang dragon. The elves will once again be able to walk these woods undisturbed.
Alright, when that I'm done with the heroic commit. So far, I had an instance of lag where I died, and another one where I survived. Not too bad in 12 quest. Yeah. Well, you'll probably be done with taking the dog for a long walk before that I arrive in a peak. Especially if the lag keeps slowing me down. Lag is unforgiving. Lag is not playing around. Well, is there a group already working? Well, it's the mains, sadly. I'm not on train, but I have about, well, 10 tune on each of the servers now. Some that I did rename.
My mind was very clouded when I first arrived. This hideaway may keep the orcs safe, but there is no land big enough for my...
The orc you spoke to outside told you if you hurry, you may reach the leader before the hunting party returns. Nogami approaches and snarls in disgust at your presence. Nogami has been The orcs have fashioned this wing into a makeshift living quarters.
Though I kinda really hope DDO would stop putting more instance than what is needed into the game, because that's what is causing most of the lag. 2 instances of first ship for 1 person? That might be too much. All these first ship ports.
You hear the unmistakable grunts and groans. The hobgoblins have been dispatched. What were they doing in the orc encampment?
Oh, this teleporting.
You enter into another wing that has been converted into makeshift living quarters. You approach seafarers in Chinese terminology.
Oh dear.
Secure drops to the ground. You hear a soft metal clank.
But yeah, grinding like usual. Last I checked, both train and Shadowdale gets about 700 people coming in.
The orc command post looms before you.
Really, not enough monster in the main room. Finding. Give me my conquest. I'm thirsting for blood. It will cost ya. I'll take all your donation of cherry cream on your Sundays. Hmm. Hmm. Come on, giant toad. Come on. Guess I have to be patient. Will be all that during the weekend. I gotta be all patient.
It still burns within all my kind. The best solution, the only solution, is the one I see before me. Death to us all.
Right now I'm basically just crossing fingers that a lot of people will eventually crumple and log off. Because they cannot take the heat of the lag. It will just snow. So that it's less voice for those that remains. Still a bit pissed that SSG did not go with server that load the character information and server for world playing that we can log at any time.
Is told in these statues. They are eroded, as are we. We have become wicked and worthless. This world.
Well, not pissed. More like unfortunate. You stumble across a few that have rage quit. Who? Right now, yeah, the lag is bad, but I do remember being in worst time during G-Land before the Horian transfers. Where am I, game? That'd be unfortunate, but it is what it would be. Frankly, it wouldn't have been too bad for the game if they had a VIP only server. Pretty sure this split of player would have been even more even. Even though some say it's a bad idea when Cormier was VIP only. Why was that door unlocked? I don't remember opening it. Natural one hypnosis, because why not? Have I recalled? I see the buff completely failed.
The long history of mankind is told in these statues. Rooted, as are we. We have become wicked and worthless. This world would be better off without us.
Already 11.
I only saw. A strange creature carries someone inside here.
A distressed female voice faintly calls from deep within, her words lost in the cavern's
Oh, another leg spike. So I am not putting it on the counter if I am not in an actual fight. It's not a win or a lose. Yeah. Na, 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 na.
The cries for help are closer.
The rage shall never go away. Gotta be hungry. Na, 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 na. Smash, smash, smash. Ah. Na, 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 na. Hundred millisecond latency. Hey. Play gay.
The large room glows as the gates to the room open. Scream presence. Horrific.
Ransack.
Ursula takes also through the gate. Please let me out of here. A cloud of smoke envelops Ursula. Out steps Clothar in the city.
And down you go. Now the 13's on the Madstone side. And then I can finally start the 14's. Getting there. Getting there. Hmm. 72k. Yeah, that should be more than enough.
This hate and anger. It still burns within all my kind. The best solution.
Should be.
Solution
Unpack took 5 minutes.
before me.
Oh
To us
no. I mean, ain't that your man if it took 5 minutes with crafting storage and the shared banking?
I see the terror of our history when I look upon
And your
this
main
battlefield.
man is on Cormier already.
Have done great evil. I feel it in my gut. I fear we will do evil again.
As the troll gasps, Ursula, this door has not been used in quite some time.
To train. Oh. Oh, you're level 15. Well, sure. Of course. Ah, of course, of course. Yeah, I guess this life I'll take the executive decision to not take the XP from sagas and just wait till I am at cap with all my leveling sagas done before claiming the renown. Not that comfortable that suddenly we went from 200 to 198. And at Cardavan on the last Friday at night, they did not know what could have been the possible cause. Of sudden loss of renown. We didn't lose anybody. But whatever. But definitely it will take a longer time to get to cap. But I guess you'd have to take. But Clarice, will you have anything on Shadowdale? You cannot grow me all the way to train. Oh dear. Ah. After these two woke up, I'm doing the mains. I'm waiting for you. Bring it on. Let me down there. I don't want to grab the ledge. Bad game.
You have slain Rotseer, leader of the Blackheart Trolls.
More favors to collect along the way. I am also in questing. At least with a second person, if flag kills one of us, we should be able to heal each other. In case of accident during the night. So, Curlies, will you have anything for Shadowdale?
A great feeling of dread overwhelmed.
If you want to send me some naughty tales. Well, at least the casters are not champ. Yeah, and Shari must be looking at this now that you've joined. Well, she's playing Neverwinter. What a mess are we looking at? Yeah, sure. The caster heals up what I've damaged. It's a little hard to damage anything. I'm there with ATAC at this point in time. You throw 2 lay on the end just in case. Oh, sweet. Got that door handy, get to go. We're out of there.
Your way through the labyrinth.
And with that, I have still 26k. And as much as I could do the second part of the Lord's March, well, at least 1 or 2 quests, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, we can jump to Cabal and Cruci. Level 16, more Constitution, more. More uncanny dodge. Full on crazy strike. To the Cabal. I am also in the Warriors Discord. Oh, wait, 16. I forgot that I can reset my racial tree, and get my infinite rage. Let me have that. Hi. Or not will be in strength rather than constitution. Can have that extra long. Yeah, I know. But it's mostly in case. And in case that you want to say something. Tigalo. Let's see if I'm not grabbing sagas I might have to do later. Heroic Vecna. Usually something I do not do to finish my level into 20. But if it can add an extra saga to the guild renown, then so be it. $1,800 point. thick barbarian. It's thick. Although I don't know if it's thicker than this sauce that can be put into spaghetti. Hide a task.
The last conspirator falls. It is time to find the giant's relic.
I wonder what's the plan. What's the plan with the pad with that blade forge live? Is it mostly up your strength build? Or charisma is the main attacking stat?
Ordered your death. God, that cries. A chest lies in the passage behind the throne room. It bears Gardak's markings, and unfortunately has been emptied of its contents.
At least the nice thing is that I have basically a pair of adamantine knuckles basically on each server if I want to play with Androp somewhere. Alright, Crucible, time to deal with you. Hopefully the lag won't be a killer.
Regal, this dragon looks. How base.
And room, I'll do most of the lifting.
Would that I could bathe myself in fire here. This pain.
You are breathing my growls.
And it's a lot of XP.
From the veterans of the Storm's Fifth Board. Gundam, the commander of the Storm's Fist, sneers at you. Down these steps, an empty arena awaits. The fight has not yet begun.
Yeah, 51. 56. We kind of got all the breakables. Open up. Oh sure, I got a fatigue. And let's start with high. I'm using an Axe of the Fallen Mage right now. Hi. Hi again.
Beyond the barred gate, a crystal
Now we're going to K. Come here. Since I cannot take improved critical with me leveling a tank, I'm kind of using a keen weapon. Okay. We can go through in diagonal in that labyrinth. So why not? And K again. We can go in the middle. We have to run all the way around. Because I also need I to be closed. I guess I should have let you go through first. Before I take the thing. I'm sorry.
The gilded dragon head next to the door has a hole where its horn used to be. Strong currents tug at your feet as you step in.
I personally despise Madstone Crater more, and with the lag and the wait time before the waves of mob, that's where I feel most of the frustration will be.
The sign reads Chamber of Agility. The Horn of Agility rests here, apparently unguarded.
Yes, although it's barely longer than the Sybil. Although I know that the time can be shortened if there's a split. But that's kind of about it.
The floor of this hallway has collapsed. The broken bodies of several orcs lie below.
But still, even if successful in one go, it's still 3 minutes per giant. Wait at least a minute between those giants.
You approach a prominent book or lectern surrounded by 6 secret doorways. The test of instinct has reset.
Over there. Which does remind me, War Tusk. I know that you are in Shadowdale, but I also don't know what are your characters. And if I've ever seen you online.
You approach a bank with 7 signal crystals above.
Alright. What do we take? R0, G2, B3.
As the puzzle wheel clicks into place, a loud gear grinds in the southeast corner of the room.
I'm killing you there, otherwise to know that we'll need some extra kills. But if I can get you out now, that'd be amazing. Na, 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 na. And I want the shortcut to there.
The rush of swift motion emanates from below.
Oh, you wanted to swim? I mean, I would have just done it myself. But sure, go. Just give me a little break. Hmm. Ah, you got it. La 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 la. And there comes the racers. Keeping alive the archers for now. It's nice to get some extra repairs. We can kill 4 archers with the 4 buffs at the hand. We get our conquest. Jeez. And then there we go. Na 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 na. Rar.